Welcome every fur to my story time. And I guess I have a half hour or something. I don't know how long it's going to take, but probably a half hour-ish. And I thank you all for coming, and I hope that this is an enjoyable and wonderful time for you all. So, my name is Taebyn. I'm a pup, and I want to read to you, I think I have about five stories that I want to read to you today, and we'll have a great fun time. I'm looking forward to it. Are we looking forward to it? Woo! I'm an excited pup right now. If I weren't sitting, I would wag, but I just did. Okay. So, I want to start with, you have it. Yay. My page turner had trouble too. This is Andrew, my page turner. Everyone say hi, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
Yay. So I want to start reading you this wonderful little tale about Playful Puppies. Woo. This will be very educational. You have no idea how much you're going to learn.
Oh, I'm so excited.
You see? Okay, so Playful Puppies, because I'm a pup, so this is a very special book to me. So, see right here, the first picture. See the puppies playing. They love to run and jump. And here, this puppy catches the ball. This puppy pulls on a sock. Oh, that's just crazy talk right there.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. Oh, and look at this one. Puppies can go high in the air. Good catch, puppy. Yeah, that's a great catch. This is educational. Puppies can, it didn't say that in the book, I just said that. Puppies can jump through a ring. Good jump, puppy.
Wow, you did it.
He did it. I feel that maybe I could do better, but I might hurt my fluff, so I'm not going to try. Oh, look at this one. These puppies walk in a row. That's a puppy parade. Oh, yeah. Maybe it wasn't that funny. But... Oh, my Lord. Oh, puppies just love to play with each other. Sometimes they just get all tangled up. Okay.
That's a panel.
Yeah, I think after 9, yeah. And speaking of which, I know it's a fur con, so don't think what I think you're going to think, but these puppies found a bone. It's bigger than they are. So I'm just saying.
Was it a dragon bone?
I'm going to so ignore that. It's time to go to bed. Sweet puppy dreams. The end. Yeah, that was good. Did we all learn something from that?
Yes,
we did.
I think our imaginations maybe went a little wild towards that exciting climax at the end.
Oh, no.
This is supposed to be in the children's track, so I don't know what you guys are laughing at. I don't know. Okay, so this is from this book called Squids Will Be Squids. And there's just two little things I want. They're very short, and they're just little things that have a moral. So we'll learn again. Yay, learning. I got really excited about that. And there's this little grasshopper guy right there, this thing. And this is called Grasshopper Logic. Can everyone hear me, by the way? I didn't ask.
Yeah.
We're good? Okay, we're good. One bright and sunny day, Grasshopper came home from school, dropped his backpack, and was just about to go run outside to meet his friends. "Where are you going?" asked his mom. "I'm going out to meet some friends," said Grasshopper. "Do you have any homework due tomorrow?" asked his mom. "Just one small thing for history. I did the rest in class." "Okay," said Mom Grasshopper. "Be back at 6. 6. for dinner. Grasshopper hung out with his friends, came home promptly at 6, ate his dinner, then took out his homework. His mom read the assignment and freaked out. That's what it says. She freaked out. Because this is what the assignment was. Rewrite 12 Greek myths as Broadway musicals. Write music for songs. Design and build all sets. Sew original costumes for each production. So, what kind of school is this Grasshopper going to? How long have you known about this assignment? Asked Mom Grasshopper, trying not to scream. I don't know, said Grasshopper. And that's actually the end of the story. But there's a moral. And the moral is, there are plenty of things to say to calm a hopping mad grasshopper mom. I don't know is not one of them. I would have to agree with that. Yay! Education is amazing. I have earpiece. And find my earpiece? I found them already.
Oh, no, they're gone.
They're gone? Where'd they go? Oh.
They're right here.
They're right here? Oh, that was easy. So this one is about Little Walrus. Little Walrus's mom told her to always tell the truth. One day the phone rang, and Little Walrus was the only one home, so she answered it. Hello, said Little Walrus. Hello, Little Walrus, said Whale. Is your mom home? And Little Walrus said, no, she's out having the hair taken off her lip. And that's actually the end of that story, but there's a moral.
Show them the picture.
Oh yeah, there's a picture of, that's Mom in the wind, she's freaking out. The moral is you should always tell the truth, but if your mom is out having the hair taken off her lip, you might want to forget a few of the details. So, that's that.
White lies, right?
White lies are good. Oh, and I meant to say at the beginning, anyone that's actually, I thank you all for still being here actually. Give yourselves a positive applause. But anyone that's actually still here will get some free things. I have free, like you don't have to pay for them. You just get them. Well, I guess what your payment is you have to sit through this, but hopefully that's okay.
And smile.
And smile would be good. Would be a bonus. So, this next story is, what time is it like? 5:41. Yeah, 5:41, hey. Oh, good. So this is a story by Dr. Seuss. I think we all know Dr. Seuss. Cats and stuff.
And hats.
And hats. Shameless self-promotion. My most recent video on my YouTube reviews some hats and a box. But that has nothing to do with this story, but I have to promote self because if I don't, who else will? Anyway, so let's read about the Zacks. The Zacks. One day, making tracks, in the prairie of tracks, came a north-going Zacks and a south-going Zacks. There they are. Oh yeah, hi, I'm just gonna hit her. Excited pup. There they are, they meet. They don't vegetable, they meet. I'm just gonna let that sit in for another second for anyone that didn't quite get that. Are we good? I'm having trouble with that myself, as it turns out. And it happened that both of them came to a place where they bumped. There they stood, foot to foot, face to face. Look here now, the north-going Zack said. I say, you're blocking my path. You're right in my way. I'm a north-going Zack, and I always go north. Get out of my way now, and let me go forth. Not fifth, but fourth. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. No one got that? That's probably a good thing that no one's laughing. Anyway, Oh, now they're really there. Oh, look at them. They're, oh. Who's in whose way? Snapped the south-going Zax. I always go south, making south-going tracks. So you're in my way, and I ask you to move, and let me go south in my south-going groove. Then the north-going Zax puffed his chest up with pride. I never, he said, take a step to one side. And I'll prove to you that I won't change my ways if I have to keep standing here for 59 days. That's a very specific number of days, but there it is. 60 is way too much. He was going to die from concussion. I don't even know. Oh, they're still toe and toe and face to face and hurting each other all over the place. I just made that up. It's not part of this. And I'll prove to you, yelled the south-going Zax, that I can stand here in the prairie of tracks for 59 years, for I live by a rule that I learned as a boy back in south-going school. Never budge, that's my rule. Never budge in the least. Not an inch to the west, not an inch to the east. I'll stay here, not budging. I can and I will. If it makes you and me and the whole world stand still. It does sound like you, actually. Well, of course, the world didn't stand still. The world grew. In a couple of years, the new highway came through. And they built it right over those two stubborn Zax and left them there standing unbudged in their tracks. The end. The moral to that one would be, don't let Taebyn tell puns. Because we saw what happened, and I don't think it was pretty. I don't know. Oh, yeah. So, for my fourth story, I would like to read to you the story of the three bears. And this is, you do like, she likes bears. And it's a big floppy story. Has anyone heard the story of the three bears? So, there probably won't be any surprises, but I wanted to do, it's a good story, so I'll do it. In a neat little cottage in the midst of a deep woods, there once lived three bears. One was a great big daddy bear, one was a middle-sized mother bear, and one was a wee little baby bear. One morning, Mother Bear made a big batch of porridge for breakfast. She filled a great big bowl for Daddy Bear, a middle-sized a middle-sized bowl for her middle-sized self, and a wee little bowl for Baby Bear. Then they all went out for a walk in the woods while the porridge was cooling. That same morning, a little girl named Goldilocks had gone for a walk by herself. She had gone much further than she thought she should have, and she found herself in the deep woods where she had never been before. Oh. Okay. All at once she saw through the trees a neat little cottage. Wow, these pages, oh my Lord. Oh yeah, I did. So there's Goldilocks and the chairs that you know are coming up.
That's a spoiler.
That's a spoiler. I know. It's like if you've never seen this story before, and then you turn to this page, and it's like, wow, now I don't even want to read the rest because I know what happens. This chair's there.
We're going to talk about Infinity Wars too. So.
Yeah. I can't believe he was dead the whole time. No, that's like 80s. Okay. I wonder who lives there way off in the woods, she thought. She knocked on the door, but no one came. So she went right in, because what else are you going to do, right? There was no one in the living room, but it looked very comfortable. So Goldilocks decided to sit down and rest. First, she sat in the great big daddy bear chair. This is much too hard for me, she said. Actually, no, that she wouldn't talk like the narrator of the story, so she probably said, "This is much too hard for me," she said. Because in my mind, she sounds like that. Then she sat in the middle-sized mother bear chair. This is much too soft for me, she said. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's her childhood or something, and she took too many vitamins. I don't know. Then she sat in the wee little baby bear chair. This is just... Wait, she changed her voice all of a sudden. This is just right, she said. Okay. But as she sat down, it broke all to pieces. It's not that bad, I guess. Where am I going? Oh, so Goldilocks went on until she found the 3 bowls of porridge that were set out to cool. It smelled very good, so she decided to taste it. She didn't learn, like, good manners, I don't think. Like, whatever's happening to her, she's got to stop taking those vitamins and what other pills she might be taking. Oh, snap.
She doesn't have good parents.
First, she tasted the porridge in the great big daddy bear bowl. This is too hot for... Oh, wait, sorry. This is too hot for me, she said. Then she tasted the porridge in the middle-sized mother bear bowl. This is too cold for me, she said. She had like a little rhythm going on with that.
Just going through puberty.
Then she tasted the porridge in the wee little baby bear bowl. This is just right, she said, and ate it all up. I'm a pup. Then Goldilocks went upstairs. There was no one there either, but the beds looked very inviting, so she decided to take a nap. This is a nap. See, quick bed. First, she tried the great big daddy bear bed. This is too hard for me, she said. Again, I know we're at a fur con, so remember this is the children's track. Okay. Right. Then she tried the middle-sized mother bear bed. This is too soft for me, she said. Who makes up this? Then she tried the wee little baby bear bed. This is... I'm sorry, she's changing her voice all over the place. This is just right, she said. So she curled up and fell asleep. Soon the 3 bears came home from their walk. They could see that someone had been in their house. Someone's been sitting in... Oh, sorry. Someone's been sitting in my chair, said the father bear in his great big voice. Someone's been sitting in my chair, said the mother bear in her middle-sized voice. Middle-sized. It said, I didn't make that up. Someone's been sitting in my chair, said the baby bear in his wee little voice, and has broken it all to pieces. The 3 bears looked around at bowls of porridge they had set out to cool. Someone's been tasting my porridge, said the father bear in his great big voice. Someone's been tasting my porridge, said the mother bear in her middle-sized voice. I know, she sounds a little more gay than middle-sized to me, but I don't know, I don't make this up. Someone's been tasting my porridge, said the baby bear in his wee little voice, and has eaten it all up. And there's that little screechy baby bear.
You gotta read that.
I gotta read that part. Oh yeah. Now the 3 bears hurried upstairs. Now we can flip it.
Okay.
I can't. Okay. so exciting! It's so exciting. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, said the father bear in his great big voice. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, said the mother bear in her middle-sized voice. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, said the baby bear in his sweet little voice. And here she is! Just then Goldilocks woke up when she saw the great big father bear and the middle-sized mother bear and the wee little baby bear all standing there looking at her. She sprang out of the wee little bed and hurried down the stairs, out the door, before the bears could even turn around. That's just craziness right there. Oh my Lord. I know, this is, what happens? And she's running. and the little baby bear is like tripping and falling after a stone. That's what it looks like. Then she ran and ran until she was home. And never again did she wander off into the deep woods alone. And never again did she see the neat little cottage of the 3 bears. The end. We have no one. I have one more. I want to do one more. Can I do one more? I want to do my one more because it's.
Yes, yeah, I got it.
I'm going.
You got this.
I mean, there's no one in here after me, so. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you got this.
So, for my last story, and again, thank you all for being here. And oh, TV. Could you get TV? TV has. This is my TV, and he's my little. I love my TV, and he's been watching from over there, but he wants to participate, but he might have to sit there. Okay. So this story is from a book about. Well, actually, this has 3 books in it, but this particular one is from Politically Correct Bedtime Stories. Now, I'm not a political pup, so I'm not sure what that means, but maybe we'll find out in the course of this story. And I would like to read to you the story of the 3 little pigs. Have we all heard? We all know this story too? Yes. Yeah, so again, just like the last one, you'll all know exactly what's going to happen and everything like that. The 3 little pigs. Once there were 3 little pigs who lived together in mutual respect and in harmony with their environment. So there's the politics coming in, I guess. Using materials that were indigenous to the area, they each built a beautiful house. One pig built a house of straw, one a house of sticks, and one a house of dung, clay, and creeper vines shaped into bricks and baked into a small kiln. So that's a little specific. When they were finished, the pigs were satisfied with their work and settled back to live in peace and self-determination. Good for them. But their idol was idle, I-D-Y-L-L. So whatever that means, it was soon shattered. Because one day along came a big bad wolf with expansionist ideas. There's a lot of big words here too. He saw the pigs and grew very hungry in both a physical and ideological sense. When the pigs saw the wolf, they ran into the house of straw. The wolf ran up to the house and banged on the door shouting, little pigs, let me in." The pig shouted back, "Your gunboat tactics hold no fear for pigs defending their homes and culture," which is a little more involved than "not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." But the wolf wasn't to be denied what he thought was his manifest destiny. Well, okay, he's got a valid point there. So he huffed and puffed and blew down the house of straw. The frightened pigs ran to the house of sticks, where the wolf was in hot pursuit. Where the house of straw had stood, other wolves bought up the land and started a banana plantation. So I want us to make sure we understand what's happening in this story here. Where the house of straw had stood, other wolves bought up the land and started a banana plantation. Because what are you going to do, right? Banana plantation. Okay, so we've got that down. At the house of sticks, the wolf again banged on the door and shouted, little pigs, let me in." The pig shouted back, "Go to hell, you carnivorous imperialistic oppressor." Well, we all have interpretations for hair of our chinny chin chin, and I'm not going to deny them that. At this, the wolf chuckled condescendingly. He thought to himself, "They are so childlike in their ways. It will be a shame to see them go, but progress cannot be stopped." It's true. So the wolf huffed and puffed and blew down the house of sticks. The pigs ran to the house of bricks, and the wolf, with the wolf close at their heels. Where the house, so let's see what happened to the house of sticks. Where the house of sticks had stood, other wolves, okay, here's what they did. Other wolves built a timeshare condo resort complex for vacationing wolves. With each unit a fiberglass reconstruction of the house of sticks, as well as native curio shops, snorkeling, and dolphin shows. So this is a very advanced forest that they're living in, I think. At the house of bricks, the wolf again banged on the door and shouted, little pigs, let me in." This time, in response, the pigs sang songs of solidarity and wrote letters of protest to the United Nations. I feel that that's going to take a little while to get an ample response. I did a pun thing. We talked about that. I should know better, but okay. Did no one get this? Okay. By now, the wolf was getting angry at the pig's refusal to see the situation from the carnivore's point of view. So he huffed and puffed and huffed and puffed, then grabbed his chest and fell over dead from a massive heart attack brought on from eating too many fatty foods. There's definitely a lesson in there, I think. The three little pigs rejoiced that justice had triumphed and did a little dance around the corpse of the wolf. So we've taken a slightly morbid turn. Their next step was to liberate their homeland. They gathered together a band of other pigs who had been forced off their land. This new brigade of, Porcinistas, Porcinistas. So this new brigade of that word attacked the resort complex with machine guns and rocket launchers and slaughtered the cruel wolf oppressors, sending a clear signal to the rest of the hemisphere not to meddle in their internal affairs. That sends me a clear message: I will not mess with them. Then the pigs set up a model socialist democracy with free education, universal health care, and affordable housing for everyone. And there's a note. The wolf in this story was a metaphorical construct. No actual wolves were harmed in the writing of this story. The end. So that could you give me a tip and I'll. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had as much fun as I did. This has been great. I have Taebyn poker chips. So for everyone that's still here, this is the free stuff I talked about. Everyone gets a free poken. So they get a poken, this, and a Taebyn sticker. I have Taebyn stickers. Yeah. So make sure you get them on the way out, and I'll see you next time on Storytime with Taebyn.
Thank you, Taebyn.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Taebyn.
Poker chip, and
I forgot about that for you.